A handsome stranger with piercing blue eyes, the Casanova Killer. Glen Edward Rogers. The name itself might not ring a bell for everyone, but the moniker attached to it, the Casanova Killer, speaks volumes. He was a man known for his charm, a dangerous charisma that masked a brutal killer. Rogers was convicted of murder for a string of killings that began in 1995. His victims were often lured by his deceptive charm. Now, after decades on death row, he is scheduled for execution by lethal injection in Florida. This is the story of Glen Edward Rogers, the women he preyed upon, and the families left behind. It's a story of manipulation, violence, and the long, arduous pursuit of justice. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. The Casanova Killer, the cross-country killer. Both names reflect the scope of Rogers' crimes. He targeted single mothers, often with reddish hair, typically in their 30s. His trail of destruction spanned multiple states: California, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Kentucky all bear the scars of his violence. 5 confirmed victims are connected to Rogers, but the true extent of his depravity may never be fully known. Each victim was a person, a mother, a daughter, a sister. Their lives were tragically cut short, leaving a void that can never be filled. Mark Peters was a 72-year-old retired electrician. He lived with Rogers briefly in Hamilton, Ohio. His life ended violently in January 1994. Peters was found dead in a shack owned by Rogers' family in Beattyville, Kentucky. The circumstances surrounding his death remain shrouded in mystery. He was the first known victim linked to Rogers. His death predates the killing spree that earned Rogers his infamous nicknames. It serves as a chilling prelude to the horrors that would follow. Sandra Gallagher was a 33-year-old mother of 3 from Santa Monica, California. She was known for her kindness, a woman who would give flowers to strangers. On September 28, 1995, she met Glen Rogers at a bar in Van Nuys. She offered him a ride. That simple act of kindness would be her last. Sandra was found dead in her burning vehicle. Her murder marked the beginning of Rogers' cross-country killing spree. It was a brutal act that shocked the community and shattered her family. Linda Price was a 34-year-old mother of 2. She was found stabbed to death in her bathtub in Jackson, Mississippi on November 3, 1995. She had briefly lived with Rogers. She told her mother that Rogers was her dream man, a chilling testament to his manipulative charm. Her trust was betrayed in the most horrific way imaginable. Linda's murder highlights the speed and ruthlessness with which Rogers operated. He moved quickly, leaving a trail of devastation in his wake. Tina Marie Cribbs was a 34-year-old mother of 2. She was found stabbed to death in a Tampa, Florida hotel bathtub on November 7, 1995. She met Rogers at a bar on the night of her murder. Another life extinguished in a moment of brutal violence. Another family left to grapple with unimaginable grief. Tina's story is a stark reminder of the dangers lurking in the shadows. Her murder further solidified Rogers' pattern. He targeted vulnerable women, exploiting their trust and kindness. Andy Lou Giles Sutton was a 37-year-old mother of 4. She was found stabbed to death in her bed in Bossier City, Louisiana on November 9, 1995. She met Rogers before her murder and is believed to have slept with him. Her life, like the others, was stolen by a man devoid of empathy. Her children were left without a mother. The pain inflicted by Rogers reverberates through generations. Andy Lou's murder marked the end of Rogers' confirmed killing spree. He was apprehended shortly after, bringing a measure of relief to a nation gripped by fear. Glen Edward Rogers claimed to have killed Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. He alleged to have killed about 70 people overall. These claims have never been substantiated. There is no evidence to support these claims. They are likely the fabrications of a disturbed mind. However, they speak to the depths of his depravity and his desire for notoriety. Rogers' childhood was deprived of love, moral guidance, and family values. He witnessed his alcoholic father beat his mother. He started using controlled substances at a young age. he began committing burglaries and became a chronic alcohol abuser. He held various jobs, including school bus driver and carnival worker. He was arrested at age 33 and spent nearly 3 decades on death row. Now, at 62 years old, his life is nearing its end, but the pain he inflicted on so many will endure for generations to come. The victims' families have experienced a range of emotions: desire for closure, relief that justice is being served. The execution of Glen Edward Rogers brings a complex mix of feelings. Randy Roberson, the son of Andy Lou Giles Sutton, plans to attend the execution. He hopes the execution will fill the void left by his mother's death, a void that can never truly be filled. Mary Dickey, the mother of Tina Marie Cribbs, fought to survive to witness the execution. Her determination to see justice served is a testament to her unwavering love for her daughter. Jerry Vallicella, the sister of Sandra Gallagher, has long been ready for the execution. For these families, the execution represents a long-awaited moment of accountability. It is a chance to finally close a chapter of unimaginable pain, but the scars of Rogers' violence will remain forever etched in their hearts. Rogers' attorneys argued a medical condition could cause unnecessary suffering during lethal injection. The Florida Supreme Court rejected the argument. The U.S. Supreme Court also rejected the argument. The legal challenges have been exhausted. The courts have spoken. The path is clear for the execution to proceed. The execution is scheduled for May 15th at the Florida State Prison in Rayford. Rogers will be the 16th inmate executed in the U.S. this year and the 5th in Florida. His death will not bring back the lives he stole. It will not erase the pain he inflicted, but it will mark the end of a long and difficult journey for the victims' families. A journey towards justice, towards closure, and perhaps towards a measure of peace.